And a huge thanks and shout out to Hobson GM Chevrolet Buick GMC of Martinsville, Indiana for allowing me to come out and film this 1996 Buick Roadmaster. Spacious luxury and a superior full-size car, touted Buick in the very first page of their sales brochure. They went on to quote Road and Track, saying comfort and space are the prime Roadmaster attributes. Soft springs and the natural ability to separate body chassis design to isolate occupants from road noises make Roadmaster superb long-distance runners. The final generation Roadmaster represents a very nice addition to the GM B-body platform car and the longest Buick ever made. A full 10 inches longer than the Park Avenue and 6 inches longer than Cadillac's DeVille. The Roadmaster mark has been around since 1931 and continues production until 1958, where it was again resurrected after a 33-year absence from 1991 to 1996. The featured Roadmaster today represents the final year of the large body-on-frame full-size Buick. Built at the Arlington Assembly Plant in Arlington, Texas, this Wayne Cady designed car is one of the finest traditional full-size cars that Buick ever built. Sharing the B-body platform, as it was once a C-body, the Roadmaster is related to the Chevrolet Caprice and the Cadillac Fleetwood. Our test subject is painted in bright white clear coat and features a very nice Adriatic blue Prestwick velour cloth interior. Full when-new pricing is shown on the screen, and a full options list breakdown is included in the description box below. Due to the high demand for full-size SUVs impacting full-size sedan sales, GM made the decision to convert the Arlington assembly to handle increased SUV and pickup production, thus effectively eliminating the plant's ability to produce this car. All B-body cars, as this Roadmaster included, are rear-wheel drive with power coming from the tried and true GM small block 5.7-liter 350 cubic inch LT1 V8 engine. This pushrod engine features a 16 valves and is of iron block and head construction with sequential multi-port fuel injection and a 10.5 to 1 compression ratio. The engine creates 260 horsepower at 5,000 RPM, 335 pound-feet of torque at 3,200 RPM. In 1994, Car and Driver magazine tested a similar 1995 Roadmaster from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds. 0 to 100 miles per hour was reached in 19.1 seconds, with a quarter mile in 16 seconds at a 90 mile per hour trap speed. The top speed is governor limited to 108 miles per hour. This Roadmaster was equipped with a 23 US gallon fuel capacity and consumes 5.6 gallons per 100 miles driven, with an estimated total driving range of 432 miles. Buick reported a very optimistic 598 mile range. EPA fuel economy figures are 15 miles per gallon city, 24 miles per gallon highway, with 18 miles per gallon combined. The sole available transmission on this car is the hydraulically controlled GM Turbo Hydromatic 4-speed 4L60E automatic with overdrive. This car is equipped with a $375 optional trailer tow package, which, in addition to the standard Dyna-Ride 4-link rear suspension, this package also includes a 293 rear axle ratio, heavy-duty suspension components, and rear load leveling. In addition, this car also comes equipped with a $190 optional limited slip rear differential. The rear styling is absolutely B-body, with a large trunk lid that opens to a wide opening, and a very Buick-esque full-width illuminated red tail light with brake in the center for rear license plate surround, which also doubles as a fuel filler door. Reverse lamps are integrated into the chrome trim piece within the bumper surrounds. Finally, this car is equipped with dual exhaust. Along the profile, the whale of a car is huge, only silhouetted by the similar 18-foot long Cadillac Fleetwood. The Roadmaster sits on a 115.9-inch wheelbase with an overall length of 215.8 inches. Steering on the Roadmaster is hydraulically assisted, somewhat overboosted recirculating ball with 3.5 turns lock-to-lock and a 38.9-foot turning radius. Wheels are the 15-inch cast aluminum shod in 235/70 R15 Hankook Kinergy PT tires with control technology, whatever that means. Brakes are hydraulically assisted front disc rear drums with 12-inch vented rotors up front and 11-inch drums in the rear. The brakes are assisted by a 4-channel ABS system, and faulty brake lines were the reason I chose not to drive this car, and explains the brake warning lamp on the interior portion of this video. Front suspension is Dyna Ride with independent control arms and wishbone components. Sadly, while the engine and transmission were up to the task, the tires were not, and power on torque steer on cars without the optional LSD was prevalent, if not somewhat dangerous. The $100 extra cost of the LSD should have been standard. Luckily, this car is equipped with that option, and front-end styling is no mistake for a Buick. With the large headlamps and distinctive waterfall-style grille, the front end looks somewhat like a squared-off version of the Park Avenue. Front lamps are full halogen with incandescent turn indicators and cornering lamps, sadly both of which were non-functioning in this vehicle. Alright, now first things first, take a look at the key fob. It does have keyless remote entry, which is a nice feature even in 1996. This is manufactured by TRW, and it actually has all the instructions on the back for unlocking and double unlocking for all doors. A very simple key fob indeed. Lock, unlock, and trunk release. And that's it. It is equipped with GM's 2-key system with the pass key. So just a single bladed key, security chip, and then you have the oval key here for the trunk. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look inside. Nice flush chrome mounted door handles, door locks. Opening the door reveals the Adriatic blue interior. It's a velour cloth. A very nice interior indeed. It's held up well over time. The door panels are very nicely constructed of this really nice soft touch blue vinyl. You've got some burl wood harvested from the plastic forest. You got a nice little pull strap here. Of course, it's equipped with GM's Concert Sound 2 sound system. Chrome door pulls, lock and unlock. And on the door controls, you have your left-right mirror control switch. These right here are your seat controls. So you have your main seat tilt. And you have the back part of the seat, so front part of the seat, back part of the seat tilt, forward, backwards, and then up and down. Power window switches and your window lockouts. Alright, and down below you do have a nice large door pocket here. It is lined in carpet on both sides. Headlamp control with panel dim. Got a nice little air vent here. Trunk release, parking brake release, hood release here. You've also got a vinyl tilt wheel. This is your seat back adjust here. Alright, let's take a look at these seats, because these seats are supremely comfortable. Not sporty at all, they're more lounge seats than anything else. Even in the cloth, they were very comfortable with the leather, but even with the cloth, it's very grippy, very cushy. Just an overall really nice, comfortable chair. And literally the most twisted seat belt I have ever seen in a vehicle. I have never seen a seat belt this so far twisted. Alright, let's hop inside now. Alright, now we're inside. As you can see here, nice, fluidic, easy to use, hydraulically assisted, power assisted steering. A nice thin rimmed wheel. The blue paint is actually coming off, so it's actually turning black again. But no worries, it does have an airbag here. Horn. Nice little 4-tone horn there. Got your airbag in here. There is absolutely no controls on this steering wheel. This is just a steering wheel in the very sense of the word. It is equipped with GM's multifunction stalk, but over time the paint has actually come off, but no worries because I know exactly what these are. On the end you have your cruise control, so off, on, resume, accelerate, and then the button on the side is your set button. Then of course you have your directionals. This is your wiper controls and your washer control. Alright, instrumentation, very, very basic. Nothing more than just a bank of warning lights over here. Trip odometer and your mileometer, so odometer. 104,399 miles at the time of this recording. Over here we have our coolant temperature gauge, and of course we have our speedometer front and center. It's 120 mile per hour speedometer. And just below that is our Prindle display. And then over to the right is our fuel gauge, flanked by another bank of warning lights. Alright, let's pan over the top of the dash and show more details. As you can see here, it's a nice wide dash, but the dash is actually in excellent shape. No rips, cracks, or tears. That is pretty commonplace with GM vehicles from this era, but this car has actually held up well over time. This plaque here states that it does have the Dyno-Ride suspension. That was standard, and that two-level wood trim that was on the door panels continues along the dashboard as well. Basically cut it in half, so you have vinyl, wood, and all your stuff, and then more wood here, all harvested from the plastic forest. Alright, center controls flanked by two large air vents that are positional and trimmed in chrome. Up top we have our climate control. So we have automatic. We can also turn it on vent. We can also turn it off. It shows our exterior temperature display. We can also set our interior temperature display. Our settings here. It's just a single zone automatic climate control. Then we have our panel distribution here. This is our window defroster, rear window defroster, total defog, fan speed control here. Then we have our blend control. So we have middle, blend, and floor. Pretty neat little system there. It's all vacuum assisted or vacuum operated. And moving down, part of the Concert 2 sound, we have AM/FM, stereo cassette player, and CD player. So we have our compact disc player up here. Then our basically our large numerals for the time, and it's indicating that there's actually a tape in here. But anyway, AM/FM. We have bass, treble, fade, balance, hours a minute for the clock, eject button for the tape, recall, last track, all that kind of stuff. Alright, nice little slide out drawer here. Nice little storage compartment. It's flocked and everything. Over here we have our large glove box. Up top, passenger airbag. And of course over there it says Buick Roadmaster. Alright, as you can see, we are in a bench seat car. This did not have bucket seats, so we do have a fold down center armrest. Actually does lift up to reveal a lap center belt. So this vehicle can in essence sit 6 people. This armrest does open up to reveal a nice amount of storage inside for CDs, tapes, and whatnot. And then you have this little trick fold out cup holder. How about that? Sit right on the seats. I've had these cup holders in numerous GM vehicles and they actually work very, very well. And then they just fold right back up, nice and neat and out of the way, into your armrest. Overall, the interior of the Roadmaster, though dated, is a very, very nice place to be. It's a very quiet, soft, comfortable ride. Very comfortable seats. Overhead, we do have an automatic dimming rearview mirror. That button in the middle controls that. It does have 2 integrated reading lights. Very, very nice. No overhead reading lights though. That's okay. Alright, we do have nice large sun visors, and they open up to reveal illuminated vanity mirrors. And of course, the sun visors swing out, but they do not slide out, and there's no extensions. There's also no secondary visor. And of course, not to be missed is the overhead assist handles, and they are not dampened at all. Alright, now it's time to take a look at the rear seat. While not as luxurious as a Cadillac Fleetwood it's based on, it's still a very comfortable car indeed. Nice amount of leg room, as you can see here. Take a quick look at the door panels in the back seat. They're just as nice as the front seats. Same vinyl padded trim, same wood harvested from the plastic forest on both levels. Padded armrest, nice large door pull, lock control, chrome door handle, power window switch. Of course, you have your ashtray back here. And not to be missed is this really nice addition, a nice large and deep storage pocket in the door panel. Alright, and taking a look at the bench seat in the back, it is a fully locked in place, not foldable at all. Bench seat, seats 3 across with lap belts on the outboard seats and shoulder belts on the outboard seats rather, and a lap belt in the center seat. They are sculpted to resemble pseudo buckets like at the front seats, and they do have integrated head restraints. Again, that same grippy, cushy velour cloth is present back here. A very, very comfortable seat indeed. You can see there the lap belt folded up in the middle. We do also have a fold down center armrest. However, there are no cup holders back here. Got a nice cloth parcel tray back here. Even the C-pillars are trimmed in cloth. Overhead in the back seats, you do have individual reading lights, coat hooks, and assist handles as well. And of course, the seat back mat pockets are present in both sides of the seats. They are large mat pockets, very, very deep indeed. Alright, there are 3 ways to open the trunk lid in this car. First thing is first, you can press the trunk release button on the lower side driver instrument panel. And you can also use the key. Flipping the Buick logo to the side, it locks in place. Then using the oval key, you can go like that. Or lastly, you can press and hold the trunk release button. Alright, and here's a quick look at the luggage area. Absolutely cavernous 21 cubic feet of storage capacity back here. And a very cavernous light gray carpeted back end. Now, A lot of the space is taken up by the full-size spare tire, but there's still an enormous amount of luggage space back here. Nice flat floor. You've also got a little storage net here. Alright, and that does conclude our in-depth walk-around look at the 1996 Buick Roadmaster. We hope you liked the video, and if you did like it, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews and Instagram at BrensoJ1. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.